Today we're in a ghost town that was established in 1872 on the river down here and only lasted for around 10 years. Right, what's the report, Colleen?
Well, it's little and it's silver.
Small and silver, I like the sound of that.
So,
Here it comes out of the ground for the first time. Here's the coin here. We're pretty excited. We just went back to the ute and cleaned it. Like we bought our first metal detector in 1978, so we've had metal detectors for a very long time. Never found one of these coins. It's a fourpence, a groat. 1837, George III groat. Now, that's 30 years before this town was even settled. And it's not that, well, okay, it's worn, but it's not too bad, is it?
you can still read it.
Yeah. Well,
that's pretty exciting.
We've been here, what, an hour and a half?
Yeah, that.
Okay, Colin's just having a look at the date on this coin. It's a George III again, isn't it? Same as the groat.
Yeah, that. Look. Where's the date going?
It's pretty worn. I mean, obviously this was around in 1860, so it's had 30 years of wear on that silver. Yeah, that's an 1834. What was Colleen's coin? The groat was 1837, I think. 1834. You can just see it at the bottom there. Awesome. We think it's 18 what?
Well, I'm not sure if it's. Oops.
It's George III. There's the hole. That's where it came. You can see the bit of an arch there for the. This is the base of the chimney flue here. If I turn around, you can see the ruins of the chimney. Righto, we've got about 30k to go to the site. Really interesting, this valley we're in. We've identified 4 old school sites in the valley, all of which are abandoned. Righto, it's another kangaroo. King George VI, so that'll be a 40s or 50s coin. Ripper. This is the third piece of infrastructure, the brick steps to the lower garden area. Now I only discovered these by accident. So obviously coal mining is a big part of the Bryn Hifford story. Okay, here's one of the vertical shafts downhill from Bryn Hifford. You can see it's been beautifully hewn into the sandstone there, down to the coal seam below. Possibly another piece of gold coming out here. There we go. There we go. Look at that. What a beautiful shiny piece of Bendigo gold. So, got a little 3-piece patch going on. There we go. What a ripper.
Okay, well, if you have a look here, we've got a target that we dug out of this pipe clay, and don't know if you can, I'll put it in the scoop. There we go.
Well, that's a pretty little piece.
Yeah, that's a lovely little piece of gold. Very bright, very clean, typical of the area. Yeah, the Axiom doing the job, picking it up.
What's it going to be? Look what I've got. That is a beautiful piece. That's a big chunk of gold, that one. That's a nice piece of gold with the Axiom. Ripper. Okay, not a token, it's a coin. Obviously it's a Victorian coin, official minted coin. You can see Britannia there with the shield and the trident. Yeah, well, that's definitely period silver. I think that's a hallmark there. Okay, I've just sat here for 10 minutes enjoying this find. As you can see, this little cricketer, as you can see, he's a little bit loose, so he's pinned on there somehow. Isn't that an incredible bit of Australian history, the big cricket ball? So these are the canvas belt, which were often quite brightly coloured. I'd say the belt's given way and the buckle's bit the dust. Pulled out the cricket buckle to admire it, and I just realised that this little fella, now he's dry, he just swings to the middle of the ball. Here's my second piece for the day, a little linear piece. It sort of rolls around like a grain of rice, that one. Okay, Colin just yelled out Eureka, so I guess she's on the board. Let's go and have a look. She's on the other side of this little ditch. That's an interesting spot. You're on the side of this little gully, eh?
Yeah.
That's bedrock there.
My first one for the day. I'm so excited. Can you see it? The biggest one there.
That piece there?
Yeah.
That's enormous for the common.
Right.
Give it a bush clean. Holy moly, look at the size of that. Well, that's big for Tibooburra, look at it.
Nice. Yeah.
Well done.
Cool.
That is the best piece of the day. You kicked my bum hard.
Yeah. We can go for lunch now.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well done. Okay, Colin just got that big piece in the gully and she thinks she's got a sunbaker. Because no one's been in this spot obviously since the rains over summer and early winter. Let's have a look at this.
Well, I think it looks gold, and the signal's coming from somewhere there. Look, is that a sunbaker?
Oh, it is. You've got a sunbaker.
I've never seen that.
Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? 2 pieces of gold. This is that really hard clay, see?
Yeah.
Well done. You don't even have to dig that up. Look at this beautiful desert country. And look at the glorious weather. Today it's going to be quite hot, 30 degrees. And this is late winter. But then it's going to cool off again next week. So we don't mind this heat because we're used to detecting in the heat. Okay, what's happening over here? She's doing this little wash. Big smile on her face, so I know what she's going to show me.
You can't really listen to it.
Oh, that's sweet, isn't it? Oh, come on, you've done it again. Like, I'm getting .01s and .02s. I've got a .06 sister. She's smashing it with these giant nuggets from Tibooburra. Have a look at this.
And look at it, it's lovely, isn't it? Look at the gold on it. And look where it was.
Yeah,
as you said,
in the
it's just
clay.
above the clay.
That's
yeah.
where you know it's going to be gold, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beauty, eh?
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Colleen's got the 2 biggest pieces of the trip so far. That's going to be, what was your other one? 0.3 of a gram, 0.38, nearly 0.4, so this would be close to similar. Well, this is what happens when you run a zero discrimination program on a machine. I mean, multi-frequency. No real need for depth here. I haven't dug anything terribly deep, probably about 8 inches at the most. Won't be sitting with that 11-inch coil. And you get these big iron objects, which is great. This is a rip of an artifact. I'm going to take this home. I say it's a lashing ring or a post from a bullock dray or wagon. As you can see, it's got a sliding collar and the chain with a pin and loop. And this would have been, I guess, driven into the timber on the wagon side. You know, that's what it could be, lashing the freight on the wagon. What a beautiful old relic. I've got a 20-litre jerry can in the back, so I'm not going to run out of water. Well, you can't get a vehicle to this spot. This is the old road. Look at this beautiful avenue of old trees. It was a country lane back in the early 1890s, actually. Well, this is just my take so far. There's more coins in my pouch. I could dig them out of the sand. Have a look at the number of coins, and Colleen's got more than me, plus that awesome gold ring. What a spot. Might have to come back tomorrow. Well, I tell you, I've detected in some tough spots, but this is about the toughest. It's really humid. I'm tripping over vines, I'm getting ripped to bits, and the mosquitoes are unbelievable. Of course, if I'd been smart enough to put some repellent on, it would have made a difference. Oh, we're in a bit of a more open area here. Less vines, it's a bit easier to detect, but oh, nice. Quite an open area here, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Nice. Nice work. Nice to hear a bit of bird life in here because with the water, then you get the birds. Come up here in high summer, there's just nothing. It's dead quiet because it's so hot and dry. Oh, it's a really enjoyable day out. I'll just have a bit of a break here in the bush. Listen to the cicadas and the occasional cockatoo. Thanks for watching and happy fossicking. Bye for now.